What is going on today, YouTube? Charlie Moore back at you with another video. Alright, now today we're going to talk about another embarrassing incident that happened when I was at the hospital. So, how I got to the hospital, I broke an ankle, and I was walking around on crutches, and I lost my balance, and I put weight on my right ankle, and it sprained real bad, and I landed on my right elbow and my right butt cheek, and it got in trouble. It got real bad, done up. So, anyway, when I was at the hospital, I went to the hospital the one day, and they said I had a broken ankle and give me crutches and fix the outfit. They didn't give me a cast, didn't give me, anything to wrap it up with, or, tell me if I could put something hot or cold on it. They just said, you're good to go. And I was like, okay, I was like, that's a little weird, but whatever. So, like I said, I lost my balance and I fell. So, I was upstairs, I have an upstairs apartment, and I wasn't able to get no sleep that night. No sleep at all. My butt hurt so bad. When I lay on my other side, my left side or whatever, and my ankle would hurt. So I was up the whole night. So about it, I was able to get an hour's sleep. So I got up and it was about, that's my cat Benji. So I was able to get my, a little hour's sleep in. So I said, I'm going to make it down steps. So I slowly got up and started walking, and I fell down. So I crawled to the steps, crawled over to the steps, and I put my feet out, and I pushed, I lifted up, went down a step, all the way to the bottom. Now, the night before, I wasn't able to take my blood cuts and my schizophrenia medicine, and I didn't drink. I tried to stand up and go to the sink to get water, and I couldn't really drink in that much because I felt, so I kept having sit down, try it, felt, so I didn't get a lot of thirst until my thirst was quenched or whatever. So I said I inched my way down there, and that's when the hallucinations started. The hallucinations were really, really bad. I was having that people were coming up, running up to because my neighbor has a ramp, so they were coming up the ramp, and they were like hopping the barricade to, say something to me. So I kept opening and shutting the door. So anyway, my case manager that was going to take me to the doctor, came and said, yeah, call the ambulance. So I called the ambulance, they picked me up and took me to the hospital. So when I got to the hospital, I was extremely dehydrated, in bad shape. Now, they done a urine test. My urine test came out, my pee was dark red. So, it was very bad. So, they examined me and they put me in a room, and they, came in and they said that, they started talking to me, and, about the results and about what's going to happen, and they, done a first surgery or whatever, and, I went back to my room, and then they came in a little while later and said, the doctor wrote you a script out for Percocet, that, he knows you're in a lot of pain, that you need something to calm it down. So I was like, okay, I was like, if I need it, the doctor wrote me a script out for Percocet. Now, I never took Percocet before, so, I heard it and I was like, that's a good pain pill. A lot of people take it. So I said, ain't no problem. So, I took the dose and they took me down there for another surgery. And, when I got done, they brought me back up and it's time for my second dose of it. So, the first dose of, the first time I took Percocet, it worked out good or whatever. But, the second time, I just felt the pain went away. Just like the Tylenol would take the pain away. The pain was there, but it felt like, my brain was melting, I was oozing, and I felt like I was going to get sick and stuff like that. So I done a small little prayer, and I came up to the conclusion that I'm not going to take Percocet no more. I wasn't going to take it. So I told the nurse, and the nurses got mad at me and, said, well, I'm going to go tell the doctor. I did a 2-year-old or something. So I was like, okay, I was like, go get the doctor. I'm going to tell him the same thing I told you. I'm not going to take no Percocet no more. So the doctor came in and said, why are you going to take Percocet no more? And I told him, well, you're going to be in pain. I don't care how much pain I am. I am not taking that medicine, plain and simple. It ain't happening. I said, if you give me anything, give me Tylenol. With Jesus and Tylenol, I make it through everything. So he said, he wanted to argue, but he turned around and walked out. Now, I had like 3 doctors that done all the surgeries. So after every surgery, the doctor came in and said, questioned me about my not wanting to take Percocet. So, I explained to them all again, and, and they got very, very mad. Now, at this time, I started, my medicine wasn't in me, so I started hallucinating again. And, this time, it seemed so real that it was almost, I couldn't, you know, when I was having the delusion, I couldn't tell if it was a delusion or it was real. Because I'd have a delusion like, at the night shift in the Orient or whatever that took over the duties of the opening or the midday or whatever, nurse or whatever. So, they looked the same and, they sounded the same and everything like that. So, they, I feel they came to me at the beginning of the shift and said, we're going to take over. And later, I fall asleep and I feel someone watching over me. So I look up and it's them. They're standing there talking, and when I talk back, they disappear. So my medicine came in, and it was all cool or whatever. I stopped hallucinating. Now, the thing about it was, the thing that embarrassed me the most is, I was at, I was in my room one night, and the nurses came in, and I was finding it a little difficult to sleep, so I was awake because I had to sleep a certain way where I didn't put weight on my right butt cheek and I didn't put weight on my left ankle. So I had to find that sweet spot. So, they came in and they came in with a bed and they said we have to change your beds. So I said, okay, I was like, I'm not going to be able to do it on my own or whatever. You got to help me, get to the bed. So they said, we got you. So, it's 4 of them. So they lifted each on a corner and they moved me that way. So, that was no big deal or whatever. So, I put the cover back on me, a blanket back on me, and laid back and thought that's what they were there for. Then, I was sitting there and they took off the blanket or whatever. So, I was just sitting there with my robe and my boxes. So, they moved the robe and they started washing me. Well, I thought it was very, very hot or whatever. And I started getting, woody. So I was like, great. I was like, this ain't great. So I started thinking about everything else, I could, sad, depressing, I was trying to think of anything like that to stop from growing. Because, the cheetah's down, aerobics down in boxes or whatever. So, I knew they would see it, and they did. So I felt really, really embarrassed. But the nurse didn't find me embarrassed. She wanted to always give me a bed bath or whatever, because she knew she could get something out of me. So, that was one of the times there I was in busy. So they kept coming in at 5 a.m. to give me a bed bath. So, I was there about another 3 days, and, 4 days, and, they had surgeries. Altogether, the first day at the hospital, I had 5 surgeries. And they sent me to a rehabilitation spot. And I was there a day, half a day or something, and my foot started bleeding. So they sent me back to the hospital. And they done another surgery, and they kept me there for about 4 days. That second time, and I'm like, man, they're gonna get my spot away, until I'm in trouble. But they never gave my room away. So, anyway, I went back, to the rehab, and I started my rehabilitation. Okay, people, now, thanks for clicking on my video, and thanks for hearing my most embarrassing, one of the most embarrassing things that ever happened to me when I was at the hospital. But go ahead and smash that like button, light it up, subscribe to my channel. Comment down below, let me know if how you would have felt today if you in my situation. But anyway, that's my video today, people. Thanks for joining in. To the next one. Peace out, homie. Have a good day.